Hello everybody and welcome back for episode 9 of our current campaign in 3rd Age of the War, Divide and Conquer. As you might see, we're actually a couple turns further ahead than where we left off last time, and also we no longer control Noble. And that's because I was recording and something bugged out with my audio, my microphone, and it didn't actually record my voice. But you didn't really miss much, because we fought literally no battles. We fought one siege battle of Ibamari, some Mordor troops actually came over and we kicked their ass. And we spent all the rest of the episode just playing turn after turn after turn, just building up economically. We have peace with Harad. We traded Feyenoble for them, and we also tried getting peace alliance with the Ar-Adunaim, and actually worked out. They accepted our peace without anything in return. Mataram has fallen to Rhûn. I was actually kind of planning on taking Mataram for myself, but Rhûn put an end to that. Well, the Luwinian did. They took it from Rhûn, that's what I'm trying to say. And most of all, we've just been fixing our economy. As you can see, if you look at our money, it's looking a lot healthier than it was before. We're earning way more money. Our settlements are much more expanded, a lot more mines. We already retrained a couple troops that we were sending over to the front line of Rhûn. And I've also plopped down a lot more watchtowers. I actually have the Fog of War toggled on, but as you can see, we got a lot more vision everywhere because I've been placing watchtowers everywhere. So just all that to say, you really didn't miss much. I am actually going to toggle the Fog of War because the game crashed, like I said, and that was at the end of a turn. Because of the rebels doing something they're not allowed to do, but usually when you toggle the Fog of War, it actually prevents crashes at the end of turns. So, this episode is going to be a bit shorter because I already spent, well, a lot of time, of course, recording this episode beforehand. The parts that got cut out now, apparently. So I hope you guys don't mind, this will be a bit shorter. The other ones have been very long anyway, so might actually do you some good to get a calmer, more relaxed, more shorter episode once in a while. But not one where we make actually less progress. This is one of the episodes where we make the most progress, because we are now fully prepared for a new war with Harad, which is looming, don't get me wrong. It's inevitable that we'll go to war with Harad once more. But we will be much better prepared. Like I said, we've been building everywhere, we've been placing generals strategically, we've been using our forts as well. I'll take a quick look at the map. You'll see, I just hope it doesn't crash this time. But usually with the Fog of War on, it doesn't crash. There we go. Good. New mission. Block Hardener. Where is Hardener? What? Where is that? Oh, it's here. They don't even have a port. How can I block that port when it's non-existent? What? Okay. They have a fishing village. I'm not going to block a fishing village. So as you can see, we have a fort over here where we have 4 troops. A fort over here where I stationed some of the dwarves because they're of course the most expensive. Same here. We got some cavalry here as well. A suggestion from Anarion. We put him in Ibamari, save us some more money. We also have a spy again. With a bit of luck, he actually takes Mataram again. And then I can send in a force. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's get together a force to reclaim Mataram for Kant. Mainly cavalry force. We'll throw some dwarven units in there. Yeah, so like that, nice. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, Amrûn's gonna be very much the front line of next attack with Harad. Right now, I'd love to take Mataram from Rhûn. So with a bit of luck, they take it from Rhûn, and we can send in a force to take it from them again. We have also retrained our Storm Riders and our Wind Riders of Khan, so we're going to have some very elite retrained units in there. And I was still sending you around, plopping down watchtowers everywhere. Beautiful. Alright, Sir Khan also got upgraded, so we can now get a large town here. And I think that's literally all I had to point out. That's all you have missed. So, yeah, it was a lot of me talking, which sadly is gone. Talked about a lot of fun stuff, but I don't bloody remember what I talked about. I was sending a diplomat over to talk to Dorwinion, because we'd like to get an alliance with Dorwinion, seeing as they're going to probably be our new neighbors. So take Mataram from Rhûn, ally with Dorwinion, deal with Harad, and also the Ar-Adunaim at one point, and then finish off Mordor. Those are our goals right now. They'll probably change because, well, nothing ever goes as planned. But right now, that is the goals we have in mind. And that is what we're going to do. Alright. So one of the things I talked about was feeling Khandish. I'm feeling quite Khandish today because the sun has been out, like, crazy much. not just today, but the past few days. It's actually been really nice weather. And I usually record these episodes, the con episodes, in the afternoon. So more around like 5, 6, 7 p.m. And then the sun's really out, and I really feel like a Cornish raider. Whilst the Ar-Adunaim campaigns I record in the mornings when it's still cold and the sky is like bluish and it's just oh, they rebuilt Fordos, nice. And you kind of feel more like a Rhûnling, an Ar-Adunaim thing, not a Rhûnling. Okay, so this guy spawned at the exact place I needed him. You are gonna move north with this army, which will be more than enough to take Mataram, despite being a full cavalry force. Or just starve them out. Alright, so this guy's coming over. They'll probably besiege Oibamari, and then we'll send in a force to stop him. We also spread Alatar, they're just all over the place. Palatar, what's his name? Palando is over here, for example. Alright, Oibamari got some roads, which is good. That will speed up our advance to the north. Let's get a refuge. No, let's get a warlord's hall, actually, so we get some more troops here. So Mordor will stop sending over forces. Let us get the upgraded refuge here. And Rhûn got a sanctuary, which is quite nice, so the culture can now start flooding in there. Alright, let us get nomadic gathering grounds. And let's keep training, or retraining, more like it's troops here. If I can, the game would let me. Yep. Just get some new recruits ready to go. Alright, nice. So if we can keep them moving north, it's actually moving quite slow for a full cavalry stack. You'd think they'd be able to move faster. Ah, whatever. Anything else I want to do? No. Batudon? Is he new? No. Oh, he's a new agent. And oh, okay. Alright, whatever. Just random people everywhere getting retinue. Just to keep a look at Harad. Oh, he's stacking up forces like crazy. So, yeah. We need to be ready for war. Guess I should start building armories in Amrûn as well. I don't think anyone's going to pass through here, but you never know, and in case they do, we are prepared. Alright. Yeah, we need to protect our front line, so we will start sending over forces at one point. But first we need to train them, of course. Alright. So yeah, we are 90 turns in. We currently have 9 settlements, but we're just taking a bit of a breather from all that war. We are a war-loving people, but we do need to get some time to, of course, fix our economy, which we have been doing handsomely. As you can see on the bottom right, the money is flowing in. We started out a little bit in the red, but then selling off Fee Noble, also getting trade rights with Harad, trade rights with Ar-Adunaim. Our economy quickly balanced out. We were able to get some good buildings everywhere, basically, and just put troops where they needed, with free upkeep in a lot of situations. And yeah, that's just balanced our budget nicely. As I got the hiccups a little bit, which is kind of annoying when you're recording a video, goddammit. But yeah, our economy is now really good. We're not going to get lazy though, we're going to keep focusing on our economy before we start investing in massive armies, but now we can afford bigger armies. Sure, you can get married. Alright. The Warlord's Hall in Korondai, nice. Now we can start training troops there, because we can afford to station them there. Okay. I actually failed to take Mataram. Man, there's still time for Rhûn to take it by the time my forces are there. I'll just keep them ready at the border. Yeah, I don't really need to put watchtowers here, but let's just do it, just in case. Nice. I think this guy's already regretting his decision, so we're not actually going to send them with this guy. The full cavalry squad. Dogs are barking outside. I hope the microphone doesn't pick it up, but it might. Well, there's really nothing else I want to do. So we can check that we're building everywhere and just focus more on retreating the units we currently have. Nice. Now we can also start building the Zorokani upgraded halls. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, we need to start expanding though, because right now we have plenty of money and we are running out of settlements to spend it on. Most of the settlements are starting to look very, very much build up all the way. But if we go to war, we'll of course send our noble generals like Karnakish, like Palando, like Alatar back to the front. That's where they shine. We're not going to let them rot inside settlements all the time, don't worry. They will be sent to the front line with an army. They will no longer have to share armies either. We'll give them all one big stack with plenty of cavalry. Alright, so he wants to have a go at me. So we can have a battle. We're going to send in the stack that's meant for Rhûn, and we're going to try to take down that Mordor stack without any real casualties. Alright. Let's see. Shouldn't be too difficult. Should not be too difficult. We got plenty of horses. Yeah, that's gonna be our battle plan. Dwarves and horses. We're not gonna focus too much on our own infantry. We'll keep them as like garrisons to keep the peace, but mainly we're gonna deploy dwarves, and we're gonna let's get him. I've been saying no to a couple of generals because we didn't need them, but now that we're getting closer to war, we will need them. See, Khan got upgraded, nice. Let's actually get the roads there, very rich settlement. So let's Khan got a mining network, nice. The money's just going in like crazy now. Khazad-Dûm as well, mines. Rhûn, nice. Can start getting troops there soon enough. Actually, my culture's too low. I should have done culture first. Let's get the Great Sanctuary. So we also get morale bonus, population growth, all things that we need. Keep retreating into the Khans. Let's already send some forces over towards Amrûn where they can protect the front line. Alright, let's do it. Captain Nakara sending in Oak Maulers. Just Oak Maulers. Wait, actually, because I did it wrong in Ar-Adunaim and I just saw Melkor. Don't click any of the small boxes. Okay. I fucked it up in my Ar-Adunaim campaign again, and the AI was in control, and they just killed themselves, and it was stupid. It's bloody stupid. They just ran into the enemy and they just died. They died! Start deployment. Look at that. Ha! Cavalry and nothing but cavalry. So of course we're gonna mainly let our horse archers do the heavy lifting in this one. And we'll keep the extra cavalry in the back for now. Although they are maulers, so they will die relatively fast to a cavalry charge. Nice. The Storm Riders back in action with their max experience. They are fucking lethal. Alright, I'll get some more horse archers coming in as well. Yes, it's time to embrace our inner Mongolian. Not sure where they're running off to. Certain death, I would assume. My god, those crossbows are just something else. Yeah, those maulers are dropping like flies. Literally.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yep, this is the power of Khand right here. This is half the power of Khand. We're not even deploying our dwarves. Yep, 66% down. Keep moving. Oh, this is beautiful, man. The kind of shit you'll just love to watch. Oh, you're out of ammo, just go sit there, do nothing. Don't need you here. You're also out of ammo, just go do nothing. Get out of here. You're also out of ammo. Get out of here, because we still have plenty of dudes with ammo. You almost caught me there. Let's not do that, shall we? Right, that guy's done. Oh, actually caught me. No! Ah, we lost 2. Shame. It's a general unit, they replenish. Doesn't matter, but I would have liked to see like the 0 kills. There we go. Beautiful. Goats, see? Actually, yeah, I should talk about that. Now, now I sound really weird out of context. But someone, Steelsea, said in my previous video that the quote that I like so much about goats is actually about dogs. They run away from us like a herd of goats. But that is not dogs. But that's not the case. He does say goats. He doesn't say dogs. So someone pointed out that I said it wrong, but I didn't. And it's... Okay, I still sound like a madman. Sorry. But it's goats. It is goats. And I actually also looked up what a herd of goats... what that's called. A group of goats. And it's called a tribe. I looked it up in the video and you missed out on it. So now I'm telling you what you missed out on. And it's fun trivia. A group of goats is called a tribe or a trip. Yes, I googled that. I spend time googling that, because that's what I do. Mordor doesn't like me. Big surprise there. Alright, so with a bit of luck, that's not going to be enough, man. Like, send in an actual decent force. These guys are not... Look at this guy. He's got a red beard and a red turban. What an awesome guy. These guys are not going to be enough to take it. And I don't want to wage a war with them. Our production's getting, like, really up there. Okie dokie. Could start sending dwarves over for retraining. Actually, we need a second tier to get the proper Orocani dwarves. I forgot to move you, the Orocani warriors. Alright. Yeah, I think a second war with Harad is brewing, very much so. But I'd love to get Mataram before that. Or maybe, just maybe, I go straight up for Mordor. That's some territory I could take relatively easily. But then we're like deep into Mordor Heartland. They can start pumping out units from like Barad-dûr, and if we take Barad-dûr, we get Doom stacks of fucking Orcmen, and I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe if I have a stronger Dwarven army, Dwarven cavalry army, we could beat them relatively easily. But with just cavalry or just dwarves, I don't know, man. Those guys will start sending trolls after me and Olokai, and we don't want to deal with that shit. Harad's a much easier foe than that. Alright, yep. I'm gonna keep taking generals. I don't know where they all keep going, by the way. Should probably take a look around. Alright, you can go towards Amrûn. I'm gonna prepare armies at Amrûn. I have another general somewhere, and I don't know where. Ah, there he is. You can also go towards Amrûn. Actually, you could have put you in the fort there. Alright, construction complete. Anything? Yep. By Bamari, a Warlord's Hall. Good. So how many free upkeep units do I get now? 1, 3 in total. Right, so that's 1 more than before. I really hope you can take Mataram, because I'm bloody ready to go, mate. Just keep you there for a little bit. Alright, so more troops ready in Solutz. I can't. Well, I guess I can start training more units and send them to the front line. At one point we're going to go to war, and I do want to have an army ready, but I think we can get like these guys, the ones where they can already start replenishing their training pools. One more turn for the Orocani clan hall. Good. Just plop down some watchtower so it looks nice on my resume. Look at that. All dark orange. Beautiful. Except for this blind spot here, which we'll still fix. So you guys move. You move towards the Vale of Dorwinion. So yeah, gather some forces on Rhûn, get ready for another war with Harad. Just all around have a good time. Actually, I should be sending those generals to like the locations where my good generals are, so they can take over their governing duties. Yeah, let's do that instead. So we can have Palando, Alatar, Kanakish, Warlord, what's his name, Orash, The one general with my faction heir actually with the bodyguard of Wind Riders. So we can send them at the front line, where they are better suited. Yeah, good shit, good shit. I feel very ready for another war with Harad. I think we can crush them relatively easily. The only thing I'm worried about is if Mordor gets himself thrown in there, or if the Ar-Adunaim really start kicking our asses. But besides that, before we go to war, I want to have true production centers at our front line, so we can have, you know, a quicker supply route, so we don't have to rely on Sulit-Takand and Sulit-Takand alone. Oh, right. Now, what we want is extra recruitment slots. Because that says recruitment slots allowed 1, number 3 occupants 1. It actually doesn't give us an extra recruitment slot, which is odd. Recruitment slots allowed 3, so that's actually 1 tier better then. So let's get that. Alright, Shelkar, a sanctuary, nice. Let's get a warlord's hall so we get more free upkeep. Khorandai, nomadic gathering grounds, nice. We can start training units here. Good shit. Alright. Again, Mataram is in fucking Torwinian hands, which is stupid. Rhûn could so easily take it, and I really wish they would. I could move deeper into Rhûn land. Try taking like Misrand, for example. They did get a Doom stack, and it's not bordering my territory, so it's kind of like extra trouble.
Yes, noble master.
Right, so you can go to Khorandai. You can go to Kizilku. Yep, take over from Alatar. Alright, well, I'm back. This episode is complete and utter chaos, because I just ran out of hard drive space. My brother came over, I recorded the first part without recording my voice. This episode is a complete mess. Thank God it is also the episode where the least amount of stuff is happening, because we are just kind of amassing our hordes at our border. Putting everyone there. Where are we going to put you though? I guess I can leave you in the neighborhood for now. But this is very much the economy building episode, so it doesn't matter too much if you miss anything. Right, I could just skip this entire episode if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to do that, because it is of course interesting to see how I fix the economy. Actually, let's get to refuge first. Alright, and how do we fix our economy? By building lots of mines and just expanding the settlements we do have. Now it is of course still my goal to take Mataram. I'm not sure how much of that got cut off. All in all, I don't think I lost too much footage. But it's still kind of difficult to know what I have recorded and what I have not recorded, what I have said and what I haven't said, what you guys are missing out on and what not. But there's one thing that I don't want you guys to miss out on, and that is that a troop of goats is called a tribe or a trip. You probably heard that one before, but I can't know for sure that that was part of the original recording, so I'm telling you again. Interesting trivia. A group of goats is called a tribe or a trip. A trip of goats or a tribe of goats. I don't want you to miss out on that. It might just be the video title, I don't know. If I remember, I'll put it as a video title. A tribe of goats. And it might throw some of you off thinking that maybe we're the tribe of goats, because of course as Gondor we're a tribe as well. Maybe we give life as a nomadic faction a new twist by literally turning into goats through some sort of dark ritual. Wouldn't that be an interesting lore? As the High Elves get a Doom stack. Because Linden got raised probably by the Ar-Adunaim, and Rhûn wanes, oh god. Well, if only they take Mataram again, I'm sure that will fix their issues. Did they take Mataram? Nope. I just don't want to go to war with Arwinian. So I think I'll just get an alliance. Keep this force just a little bit longer. Alright, kids will come with the Mason's Guildhouse, so now we can start building here like crazy, starting with the mines. Alright, so Sulit-Takand is also pumping out units. More Ushixia Storm Riders that can join the front line. Telling you, once we go to war again with Harad, it's gonna be beautiful. It's a big blind spot here that I'd like to see gone. Boom. Beautiful. Alright, then you can also go to the front line, my friend. Preparing for the inevitable war with Harad. Nice, good. Let's get more of those lances. Let's just like run out our recruitment pools. Like those very exhausting, for example, they are quite decent. Then we can start retraining more. Actually, let's Wind Riders first. But we do need more recruitment slots here. It's kind of lacking in that department. Right, we're building everywhere. Just to double check. So we have so much money, it would be wise to spend it. I'd be almost inclined to send an army towards Mordor. I could amass a pretty big force. Maybe I should just send a spy towards Mordor, eh? But that's another recruitment slot I'm occupying. You know what, you go north to Mordor. I would sweep in Mordor from this side. Take, was this Saragost or something in this place? Maybe go straight to Barad-dûr. Would be pretty cool, man. Would be an interesting twist for sure. I mean, that's surely putting the good in good can't. Alright, now that we have a new general in Khorandai, we can send Khan Arkish to the front. And also, there's so much fucking noise outside. I left my window open because it's really hot, so I want some fresh air. But there's like people driving around like crazy, and there's a bunch of crazy shit happening. I'm telling you, man, the most chaotic episode I've ever recorded. It is not something to be proud of, but, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So it'll also be a bit of a shorter episode, because right now I have no bloody idea how long I've been recording for. But that's okay. All in all, we're achieving quite a lot in this episode. Fixing our economy was huge. We're doing a lot of turns, because we're not fighting any battles, so things just progress faster and faster. I also had a crash earlier today, which was actually me discovering that I wasn't recording my audio was because of that crash. So I've just had the entire package of me screwing up recordings, as well as the game screwing up recordings. Not all of it is my fault, of course. Nah, you know what? Disregard the Mordor plan. We're going to go first for Harad. We need to focus on that first. Priorities and all that. Alright, Fauna started Breedland with us. Now I'm just trying to build, spend my money. Nice, an extra recruitment slot is quite handy. More lances. We do, of course, have a lot of the horse breeders guilds. We have them in pretty much every settlement. So we are trading them like crazy. More recruitment slots, yes. Krukmaur, refuge, so we can get more of the culture. Let us get the Master Mason's Hall. And then Rhûn, which is becoming very much our front line. Let's get the farm. No, actually, let us get the Great Hall, so we can also get more recruitment slots there. We can retrain some elites. Nice. Beautiful. Actually, I'm gonna send you. I could send Orash here, actually. Given these troops. And then these guys that are trained. Surutsakhand. Amukand. Okay. I'm gonna send some of those dwarves that I have in the forts to Amukand for retraining. Yep, you go to the front line. I think I'm actually hearing some Shogun 2 music now, which is quite cool. We'll leave you in this fort for now. Actually, we'll move you to the other fort. It'll take a couple turns, that's okay. I have the money for it. Okay, Mataram is not going to get taken anytime soon, so I think it's safe to move my spy back. We'll know when Mataram falls by the color of this border here. Guess I can move you a bit for some watchtowers, you never know. Might come in handy. Alright, so yeah, we're just spending turns and turns and turns. There's not much else to do right now as we prepare for war. But once our settlements are expanded and we can start trading troops closer to our border, we can prepare the war machine. I think 2 solid armies would be enough to take most of Harad land, especially with a lot of cavalry and a lot of dwarves. So I do want to get the Orkani Royal Halls and Great Halls so we can get the strongest of the dwarves. The, what are they called? The Red Hammers or something like that. Hammers. Orkani. What are they called again? Red Mountain. It's something with red, isn't it? And something with hammers. It's not Red Hammers. Maybe the Red Hammer and Sickles. Maybe we're like the communists of Middle-earth, because we have the Red Dwarves. Right? Never mind. Alright, Harad. I do kind of expect you to declare war on me at one point as well. Well, at least he doesn't have that much territory that he's able to retrain his Mumakil. so that's a plus. So that one Mumakil force we fought, I'm not sure where they came from, but I'm still just gonna kind of assume that that was part of his Doom stack, I guess. Alright, Korandai, we can get this guy here. Start trading some better units. Fuck. Skipped over too quickly. Siakan. Siakan's very much an economic settlement. And then Chelkar is, well, that actually should become more and more of a unit production settlement. Does have the Sanctuary, which does give a lot of culture increase. Nice.
Yes, noble.
Now you guys team up.
How may I serve?
Forgot to move them. Yep, move over.
Orders. We march.
Okie dokie. Any other troops that we have our hands on now? Yep, these guys. Variac Lancers. I'd love to see them in action soon.
How may I serve?
Here you go to Amakant. Anything else? Oh, I can actually retrain these guys already. Beautiful. Got a recruitment pool of dwarves now. Oh, we can already get another one of the Shiksia Storm Riders. We're gonna get so many of them, it's gonna be beautiful. Whew. Alright, we need to take a look what those dwarves are called, otherwise it's gonna eat me up alive. Iron Fist Hammer, so it's nothing to do with red, they just look red. Okay. Oh, interesting. What's going on? The Ar-Adunaim are no longer... The Ar-Adunaim are at war with Harad. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I think we need to go to war with either Harad or the Ar-Adunaim. You know what I could do? I could build some ships. Can I build ships? Well, I could get some merchant cogs or whatever. Let's maybe already get them. See if that's possible.
Noble master. At once.
Please tell me I can get them.
Yes. At once.
Well, get some troops and move to Umbar. Yeah, you don't like me now. I'm sorry for walking your land. I would love to take Umbar. Can you imagine that?
How may I serve?
Right. We need to assemble an army. Where's this I was sending over some random generals, right? To relief
Noble one.
good generals that we want to send to the front. Move to Amrûn. Kanakish.
Away.
Move to Amrûn.
How may I
We're gonna give you some forces, my lads. We're gonna give you some forces. You move as well.
tomorrow's journey?
I should have some random generals wandering about.
An honor to serve. At once.
There we go.
Setting a watch here.
Oh, don't walk into that land. That's gonna piss him off.
Yes, my master.
What is it you wish to discuss?
An alliance? Nice. So that border is safe. Okay, never mind. Captain Grim.
Meet again.
As you will.
So I think the time is ripe to go for the Ar-Adunaim then, if they are run out of allies. Let's see. Let's train as much as we can. These guys, they take 2 turns. Yeah, never mind. We'll just wait for the dwarves to be retrained.
Orders. Yes.
Right, you're coming over.
How may I serve?
You're being sent over.
An honor to serve. Tomorrow. Orders.
So we'll have some decent stacks at the front line. An army worthy to be sent to take Umbar? Perhaps, perhaps. We could just try crossing through Harad land. Just walk straight up to Umbar and seize it. Would be quite good. Would be quite nice to have. If we can make that into another unit production center, we could attack Harad from both sides. Would be neat. Still, we're at war with Mordor, so we shouldn't rest easy. Or I could just straight up attack Harad now. That's also a possibility. Seeing as they're at war with the Ar-Adunaim, we don't have to worry about the Ar-Adunaim declaring war on us. I don't know, man. Who do I go for? Umbar or Ar-Adunaim? It's the same faction. Ar-Adunaim or Harad? It's tough. It's tough. I think Harad would actually be better right now. I don't think the Umbar Black Haven does us any good. I mean, we're a nomadic tribes people. We don't do well with ports. Can't even get ships. So, like, I think we're best with dealing with deserts. and taking desert territory. But we need more troops. Really need to amp up our production of troops now. Our economy is stable, our economy is strong. But we need more units. I'm not gonna go to Arnor. There's not even a settlement there. I mean, there is a settlement, but there's not even a port there, so what's the bloody point?
Aye, Lord. How may I serve? We march. Orders. We march.
Yeah, man.
Our forces together. Yes, noble master.
Okay, decent stack there. Another general coming over. I guess I was sending that general actually to replace Alata. Whatever, doesn't matter.
At once.
Kanakish.
Noble one. Yes. We move at first light. How may I
Some
serve?
more forces here as well.
We march. We rest here until the orders.
Retrain these lads. And you
Noble master.
come to the front line as well.
At once.
Actually gets Rhûn mercenaries, nice. I'll take them. Pike unit's always useful, or a halberd unit I should say. They're very good as well.
We move at
I will
first
take
light.
you.
Tomorrow an
Just
honor-
assemble a force. Where did I leave those catapults? Guess I sent them all the way to Stalutza, didn't I? Yeah.
My king.
We're gonna let those catapults stick around. They're not gonna do much. But that one unit of 54 can come along. Actually, maybe I should have just combined them. I'm just surprised we still have those catapults. Those guys I will leave in that fort for now. We're all building everywhere, right? Yep, okay. Alright. Like I said, I mean, it's actually kind of good that my game crashed and that some of the recordings failed and whatever, because otherwise it's going to be a really long episode of mostly just economic rebuild and getting our economy straight and trading troops, getting troops to the front line, all that jazz. So all in all, it's not too bad. But yeah, war with Harad, what does that look like? Well, we need to take Estalar, Feinobel, and Ankaragmir. Taking those three settlements completely cripples Harad, and I don't think we have much to worry about after that. And I think that's also where most of the armies will be stationed. Unless, of course, they have some forces moving into Ar-Adunaim, which is possible. But I think the Ar-Adunaim are very much losing a war between both Mordor and Harad. This does, however, give a nice break to Gondor and the Lamroth. They will now have much more time and, well, peace in their lands now that they don't have to fight three enemies at once. But the forces are actually a bit more split up. Alright, hello Harad. You're not doing anything. The thing is, how long do I wait before I move in? It's gonna take a while to get all the troops I need. I want 2 full stacks, you know. It's gonna take a while. Alright, I'm gonna get the Orocani Royal Hall, so we can retrain these guys, and we can get some Blacklock Engineers. Nice. Send these dwarves to the front. Combination of dwarves and riders will be perfect, especially with the Variac Lancers, who are an amazing cavalry unit. You're gonna love seeing them in action. Nice. That's starting to look more and more like a professional army. I mean, it's still very much shit tier with these lads, but the cavalry more than makes up for it. We should see Storm Riders, Variac Lancers, got some good ones in here as well. All in all, okay, an extra general here as well. Nizar Gizik actually is the... well, wasn't I a general short somewhere? Group Maud was short a general, wasn't it? Yep. Step at archers, meh. I got a spy there, another spy. Okay, nice. Right, those walls, actually send them straight to Amakan, doesn't matter. We retrain them, send them to the front. These guys all move to the front. You move to the front. Where's that guy? You move to the front as well. You have a very elite army. And they'll all take a couple turns to get to the front. But once they are there, we can just waltz through Harad. And I hope by then I can have decent troop production here. Actually, I can get Steppe Archers to protect Rhûn. Alright, beautiful. Yeah, we just need to get like roads. We need to move our troop production way more to the front lines. We cannot rely on Stalutza all the time. That's a mistake we did kind of in the Dol Guldur campaign. We relied way too much on Dol Guldur getting our forces. But yeah, I mean, it literally does take time to get those settlements ready to produce strong units. And I cannot get Orocani halls at my front lines. I can only get them in my heartlands, I'm pretty sure. So we'll never be able to train them there. But if we can retrain our cavalry at those positions, that's already a big win. Even if we can't get the good infantry, we can still get our regular infantry, so it's still fine. It's just those dwarven elites we'll have to rely on our heartlands for that. Alright, well, all in all, I'd say we're doing pretty well. Can't really complain. It's just gonna take a bit too long to get all our forces ready, so maybe I should do a preemptive strike at Estalar, which is where the bulk of their forces will be, and maybe a smaller force towards Ankaragmir, which I guess I should send from Korandai, where I can train units, and I will train units. Yes, this is a decent enough stag. They're also armored already. So. Oibamari got a mining network, so our economy is getting even stronger and stronger as we speak. Let's get the leather worker. So let's conquer Great Hall. Good. That's extra recruitment slots. You guys should actually all go to Mukant for retraining. Storm Riders, yes. Wind Riders of Khand, yes. Always yes. Variag Bowman. I'd rather get Nomad Horsemen, I think, or Stonefoot Spearmen, actually. Kizilkum, Mining Network, let's get farms. Kukmar, yeah, we're really not wasting, but spending money like crazy now. I almost said wasting, but this is not a waste, my friends. Can we train him? Let us get... Let's wait a bit with that. Let us get a public fight, that's why not. And Amrun got a Great Hall, nice. Can start producing a lot of troops here. Alright, culture's getting up there. Let's get the military lodgings so we can start getting better units. Let's get them shoddy tier units. Nice. This is becoming a very lethal army. It's just very low on... Actually, it's not that low on infantry. It's just not great infantry. Nice, nice, nice. A Doom stack. And then this guy will take care of Ankaragmir. We do have another spy here, don't we? I'll send you towards Ankaragmir. You keep an eye on like Finobel, which is unprotected. Oh, there's a big stack here. Yeah, they got some big mean stacks, but we can just siege them out. That's fine. They will have to face us. We're gonna wait them out until they face us in the field, and then we can use our amazing cavalry. Yeah, they can just move manually. I mean, we might actually be fairly close to getting 2 stacks, because this is already a big bulk as well. Spread out the troops a bit. We do need more dwarves, though. Yes, oh my god, I hope you guys are getting hyped, because I am getting bloody hyped. We're gonna see a lot of action soon with a lot of elite troops at our disposal. Alright, yes, keep moving to the front lines. We're getting ready to destroy Harad. And then we'll have a lot more land to work with, a lot more economy to work with. And then we can take the war to the Ar-Adunaim and Mordor. And with the combined strength of Dolamroth, Gondor and Khand, Mordor will not stand against us. And then we can do whatever the hell we want. We can go to war with whoever we want. Because we won't reach our 40 territories. No, no, no. 40 is quite a bit. So I hope by then I have Umbar and I can sort of expand from over there. Hope to get my hands on some boats at least, so I can do like a Dothraki invasion of Westeros sort of deal. I can move my troops to, I don't know, Eriador or something. Wouldn't that be funny? Seeing Khandish riders in Eriador? I bet none of them have ever been there. Unless some kid yelling out on the street. I hope my microphone doesn't pick it up. I mean, kids will be kids, I guess. Lord knew I was a loudmouth when I was young. Still am sometimes. Not as much. Not as much. Alright. Construction report? No. Okay. Well, then there's not much else to do. As we are waiting for the forces to arrive, we also have another smaller stack here. You know what? Let's just keep putting units there. Ankaragmir. Nice. This army should be just fine to take Ankaragmir, and there's more raiders coming in. But this should be enough. So I have a force here. Let's get also a force here. Let's again make the split and send... Wait, Palando, what do you get? You get the Blacklock Engineers. Yeah. Actually, I think it was Alatar and Orash that worked together. Let's get the old squads back together. You, Unit Variac Lances, can go to this fort. You can go here. This one. Catapult, you can actually go with this one. You, the Dwarves and squad, can go with this one. And then you, the big stack, can go with this one as well. That's 2 full stacks. I think, just about. Nice. Bloody nice. And then we have another small force to take on Karagmir, which of course is more than enough. Alright, well. As if that wasn't enough, we do of course have even more troops ready to go. Don't need them wasting in Sulutakhan, so let's in the front line. Some Variac swordsmen, some more elites. I think I'm gonna... do I stop training? I don't think I should stop training troops. I think I should keep going. You guys go to Amukhan for retrading. Okay, it'll be a while before you're ready to go. Fist hammers. Yeah, if we can retrain them, I'll be very happy, man. 3 of them, we have saved them from certain death. Ah, more dwarves, yeah. You can actually go to the squad. Alright, we are inching closer and closer to the absolute destruction of Harad. And I have no idea how long this video is right now. Truthfully, absolutely no idea. I think, if I had to guess, like 40 to 50 minutes. But it's impossible for me to know with all the cutting and editing and hard drive issues and whatever that I had to go through. Episode 9 is surely one of the more memorable ones, god damn it. Despite having almost no fights. But it's the preparation for all the fighting that we'll be doing so bloody soon. If you see the big armies Harad had, it's gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be easy. I think Karagmir is gonna be the easier one of the battles. But that's the Noble. Those will take some fighting. And we can reclaim Imnad Khan on a summit we haven't held in 100 turns, pretty much. So that will be nice to reclaim. The Nazgûl are back. Welcome back. Let's throw a welcome back party. Oh, these guys got gold tier armor, so maybe we can actually send some of these guys to Rhûn for a quick retrain. I didn't know I had a high tier armor there. I guess Harad left that behind for us. Beautiful. Actually come in handy. Yeah, you guys can do that. Yep, keep moving. That's all I can say. Sia Khan got some crops. Nice. Very rich settlement. Let's get to market. Brookmore got a meeting hall. Good. I know my troops are costing me money, but actually it's not that bad. Our army upkeep is not that insanely high despite having so many troops in the field, because most of our troops are quite cheap. These guys, 280, 210, 300. That's like not that much. And of course, I have this big stack coming over. Oh yeah, we'll have no trouble filling out that army roster. Where are you going? You're not going anywhere. But you were going here. Oh, did it wipe all my movements? No, you're still moving. Alright, so let's account more Wind Riders. Okay, I think I'll wait like a turn, unless I can get Storm Riders. I cannot. Okay, good. Then we'll just wait a turn. I can't, however. I'm gonna keep retraining. Get more dwarves. Blacklock engineers are amazing. Alright. My god. Come on, let's go, boys. Just turn after turn. I'm bloody ready to defeat Harad. We already embarrassed them last time. Now we're gonna truly embarrass them. Be curious to see what the Ar-Adunaim are doing, however. Very curious for that. Alright. Come on then, boys. Come on then. But I don't think, sadly, that will be for this video. We'll round off this video getting ready for war. And the next video will probably just be all-out war with Harad. Non-stop battles, I'm fairly certain, unless they really let us siege them out entirely, which would be nice, because then we'd save most of our forces for the upcoming fights against the Ar-Adunaim. But we are going to field some massive hordes. Absolutely going to show them the brutality of Khand, just how strong we can be. So yeah, all in all, we really have put our difficult start behind us, and we are now very much comfortably walking into the mid-game, which usually misran over and run. Well, there goes Rhûn, pretty much. Which is sad, because I wanted a piece of Rhûn, but sadly that's not in the cards. Let's get a refuge. Military lodgings. Gorandai. Hall of the Brotherhood? What the hell is that? Warlords, that's like a higher tier of... I've never seen that. Can I get that in Sundatakant? No, I guess that's specific to a castle. No, wait, where was that? Was that Kurandai? Yeah. Hall of the Brotherhood. Ushuksia Karnish, those are not new. These guys are new though. The Warlord's Cataphract Archers, Warlord's Guards, and Warlord's Cataphracts. Holy fuck. Well, yeah, I want them. Are culture high enough? No. So we'll wait with that. Rhûn. Ah, nice. We can start training more elite troops here. Let's get the highest. Actually, let's. Yeah, let's get it. Alright.
How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? Orders. We move.
Alright, so 5 remaining for a full stack.
How may I serve?
I know I keep switching around where I move my troops. Doesn't matter much.
How may I serve?
So wait. So about 12. 9, 4. These guys have plenty of cavalry. So I'll give you the dwarves. This full stack will go to here. Give you some more dwarves. Yeah, I think that's going to be enough for now. It's already costing me quite a bit. And we can start training troops at Amrûn soon enough. This will also be more than enough to take on Karagmir, I'm pretty sure. That should be fine. Let's take a look north. Oh, Farazon's already coming over. Well, in that case, it seems you might have to go to war with the Ar-Adunaim sooner than Harad, because they are being hella aggressive. So if Ar-Adunaim take on Karagmir, I will send this force to go south. We can declare war with Ar-Adunaim much easier than with Harad right now. Declaring war with the Ar-Adunaim is like no biggie because we don't border them. But taking on Karagmir would be quite nice early on. So then I can send those other forces over to join up with the other troops, because we don't have to worry about taking 3 bordering settlements at once, but only 4. Sorry, only 2. Unless you count Fëanor. Because unless you count Imlad Khan, I meant to say. So left 1 force for the Stalar, 1 force, yeah, we'll see. Right now I'm kind of fielding all I want to field at the moment, except for maybe once I have the Hall of Brotherhood in Khorandai, perhaps I'll then get some more of those Cataphracts. This Warlords unit. Love to see them in action, especially the Cataphract. I love Cataphract. Like in Age of Empires 2, for example, I always used Cataphract as well as the Byzantiums. Oh, that was beautiful. There's nothing quite as cool as seeing fully clad horses that have more alike to fucking rhinos smashing through enemy infantry or enemy cavalry, even. They smash through everything. Very satisfying. The Corner Dragon. Rhûn's just having a bad time. So what's he doing? Doesn't seem like to be going for it on Karagmir. Just keep an eye on Karagmir. This is making him bulk up his troops, which is quite annoying. Crop rotation in Kizilkum. So yeah, now our economy is fairly stable. We still have some, I think, mines coming in. Somewhere? No, not really. Just kind of stop building in most places. Which we shouldn't do. We should still build. Even if it costs us money. Alright.
Yes, noble master.
Getting ready for war. Oh no, I was going to send you down there. So they need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more troops. I know these are shitty units. I know, but they just need to hold the line for our infantry to smash it. And these guys are better. So we need 1 more soldier. You know what? I think I sent the Faroon mercenaries to them. Send all the other ones here. That would be a quite elite force as infantry. You go there. Now I'm actually gonna have a little bit more than 2 full stacks, which is great. Alright, again, just end the turn. It's gonna be a lot of that. Alright, yep, stack up in there. Good. Alright. So I think I'll just leave some troops behind to protect Amrûn in case they try some kind of counterattack. But I wouldn't know where they'd come from. We're gonna leave Imlad Khan alone just for a bit as we focus on Fëanor and Estalar, but then we'll take Imlad Khan after that. And of course on Karagmir as well. So we're gonna fight a 3-front war with Imlad Khan kind of as a half-ish front Because we don't really... Well, technically we border it, but it's quite a bit further ahead. So I'm not too concerned about it. Alrighty. Let's see what they can throw at us. Let's see, Harad. We're not at war, but you all know the storm is brewing. You all know this was a temporary ceasefire. Just enough for one episode of just rebuilding and getting ready for this. For this beautiful stack of doom. Good God. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that we are pretty much ready to go. Actually, Imla Khan is right here. Estalar is relatively weak. I could already send out a force. Let these guys come in as reinforcements. Ah, they beefed up a little bit. Should I get some extra troops? I'll be fielding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would siege them out, but the thing is, if I take that settlement, I think we're also going to have to contest with the Ar-Adunaim, so might as well prepare properly. Get a couple more elites in there. Well, elites, quote-unquote elites. Construction report, town ready to upgrade. We can't. Sadly, I can't really afford that right now. First, we need to go to war. These guys are ready. I'll just leave them there for now, because if I sally them out, they're going to cost me too much money. Alright, so I'd say wait one more turn, and then move into fight. Yeah, keep sending them over. Once the war starts, we can always use fresh recruits, of course. The plan is to use our troops as effectively as possible. So I really still don't know how far I've been recording, but I think I'm gonna call it a day now, because otherwise this video might get ridiculously long. I really do not know. But we have very much to look forward to. A lot of destruction coming the way of Harad, a lot of land for us to take, and then we can just steamroll everything else, I think. Once we get going, we're going pretty strong. Like I said in the previous video, we have some of the strongest unit compositions in the entire game, with ridiculously strong cavalry and dwarven infantry. Very little can stop us, you know? Very little indeed. Because unlike if we went with the evil route, we would have gotten temple units, but I think those are a lot harder to come by than the dwarven units. The dwarven units, there's plenty of them, different sorts, again, like 3 different variations of them, and they're all pretty readily available. Alright! Hello, Harad. Remember me? Remember me, Imlad Khanan? Oh, beautiful. Remember me, you son of a bitch? Yeah, you don't like me. Edible likes this. Oh, we are part Dwarves faction now. Oh, they just emptied Ankaragmir. Beautiful. Let's already send out a force then. Do I have to? Let's see if we can like. Send these reinforcements in the forts for now. They will serve their purpose soon enough. Where was I training that Hall of the Brotherhood or whatever it was called? Or was I not? I was not building it yet because I needed the culture, right? Yeah, right. Now I remember. Rhûn. Need to keep training troops here though, because it's very much our front line. So you take Imlad Khan and then move straight down to Estalar. We send these guys in to reinforce it, because we do want to defend these settlements. And of course we do border Mordor then, I think. I think they hold Arnor. Yeah, I'm fairly certain. Alright. Maybe I want to do like one more battle. Ah! I wish I knew how long I was recording for. I know I've said that countless times. There's literally no way for me to know. Ah, shit, man. Shit. Oh. Oh, you again. You again. Bloody Mordor was coming over to annoy me. Leave Oibamari alone, you piece of work. See, I censored myself. Are we gonna play our hand? I don't know. It always feels scary when you do like these big invasions. To play your hand. Well, we do have the Dwarven Catapult at Imlet Khanen, so we could take that settlement in one go if we wanted to. Which might actually be necessary. I could also just march straight up to Arnor. I'm not sure I want to do that. Alright, they set out to reclaim Minas Tirith. I didn't even know they lost it. Oh, there they go. You know what? No, let's not go to Finoble. Let's go to Estelar. Estelar is completely open. With 1 unit of Mumakil. How the hell did you get your hands on that?
Yes, noble master. Noble one. At once.
Shall we do it? Shall we do it? I don't know.
May I serve? Remove.
I'm a little scared, to be honest with you.
Orders. How may I serve? We march.
Hold on, Rhûn, would you? In case the strike force comes from Finoble.
My ears are yours.
You could take a look at Finoble. Probably move some troops because that one Ar-Adunaim stack that they're scared of at Finoble. Nice, Chaka can start training troops as well. Fuck it. Actually, we shouldn't. We shouldn't rush in with our catapult, just gonna make things tougher. Siege them. They're gonna panic. Good shit. Yeah, you besiege everybody. Well, I wouldn't mind attacking those elephants. In that case, we should mainly get ladders. We can just put a ton of archers on the walls and shoot down the elephants. It's not like they can actually get through the gate. Estala. Although they probably will get defenders if I just straight up attack them. You know, I could actually split up my forces a little bit. We don't need a full stack to besiege Estala. That's just complete waste of troops. Nor do we really need a full stack to besiege him at Khan, and so I might just send some troops already forward to deal with... Oops, sorry, that was a water bottle. To deal with like those smaller armies coming in. We actually need a relatively small force to withhold them. Just need to be prepared in case they sally out. So yeah, let's not besiege them with full stacks. That's a complete waste of time. We shall not do that. We want to end Rhûn relatively quickly. So key to that is taking Finoble. But Finoble might actually have a lot of troops. As we saw, they were sending over like some big full stacks at one point from one settlement to another. So they're out there somewhere, unless they magically started fighting the Ar-Adunaim, which I doubt. They're probably still out there somewhere. Block Minas Tirith? No, I don't think I will. It's probably going back down to Ankaragmir, which is fine. Yeah, Estella has got a full stack. Sorry, Finoble. But thing is, we don't need to besiege Estella with much.
How may I serve? We march. Yes, noble master. Noble one.
Or let's actually see. If I attack, what do they get? They only get the move. They don't get a garrison force. So let's do it. Let's take it. Let's end the video after that. That's a good plan, right? Those elephants should be completely useless. They cannot stand on walls. They cannot... I don't even think they can get near the walls. They'll probably just sit in the town center and we can use our archers to just pick them off. And then we've taken the Harad capital. My god. So this entire hectic episode of us doing whatever and somehow I have to patch all this together. It will actually end in us taking Harad's capital. Who would have thought? Let's actually take a look at our army. Some new troops in here? Yes. Variac Lancers. Oh, look at them. Yes. That's what we've been waiting for. Look at them. Yes, yes, yes. 2 units of them. Faroon Mercenaries. A very cool unit. Very Chinese-inspired unit. And that's actually it for the new units. So, drop the siege equipment. We're going to give that to archers. Namely Stonefoot Spearmen. No, not Stonefoot Spearmen. Stiff-beard archers. Where is some of the... You go there, you attack from this side. We'll just assume that they plop down in the town center and we can shoot them down. You actually are also an archer unit. And you are actually Blacklock Engineers, right. How could I forget about you? Any other ladders? Yep. I guess we can also use the ram. Yep, he's just stationed where I thought he'd station. Beautiful. Then we can kill him, I think, with no or very minimal losses. Because he, of course, does have some archers on his back, so... Beautiful stuff. I think our Ushixia Storm Riders would actually nail them. There they are. Looking as useless as ever. The Mumakil of Estalar.
Our ladders have reached the walls. May our brave lions strike these curs who hide behind them.
Oh shit, brave lions who strike these curs. So in total I think I've been playing for like 2 hours. But because of all the shit happening, or even more probably. Alright, let's all get into position. Okay.
It is time we captured this place.
Move there. Should be able to get in range.
With a battering ram.
No wait, I went wrong. You're the stack. Oh wait, yeah, you're a stack. And then you and you are a stack. You shall run this way.
Our men have done well.
Alright.
The gates have fallen.
Beautiful. Make sure it doesn't send out his Mumakil. I don't think he can fit through the gates anyway. These guys actually look different with the golden tier armor. No, they look the exact same. What about these guys? Do they look different with silver tier armor? Actually, I think they... nah, never mind. I don't think they look different. Okay. Alright, everyone get in position and start shooting those elephants. I'm not sure what a good angle would be. How close you'd need to be either. I'm really surprised they don't have an armory here. They're not even moving. They're just taking it. Oh, they are shooting back though. That's why I didn't want to get too close. So they have some decent range. These guys are also firing. Ah, I see. Oh, those towers are activated. They shouldn't actually be able to hit me though. Where are you going? Get on the wall, get on the wall, get on the wall. Oh! Not sure why he's not on the wall. Well, at least Palando is safe. And he can, of course, just replenish. Yeah, I'm not sure why he wasn't on the wall to begin with. Ah, well. This unit is getting destroyed. I don't know by whom or what. Oh well. I mean, if we're facing Mumakil, we're gonna bound to get some losses, so it's okay. Well, this crossbow should destroy them. No, run back. I hope no one's getting off the walls again. No. Oh, don't go off the walls. Stay on the walls. These bloody ballista towers. Keep telling you, man, they're completely absurd. They also fire in the most absurd angles. I got some annoying hitboxes. This is taking longer than I expected. I was being inclined to send in my Oshuksia, but I don't want to lose him. Thought they died quicker to all this arrow fire. But it just seems we're losing our troops. No, oh, fucking hell, they got annoying hitboxes. Come on, keep fighting, laddies. Nice. General's down. I hate that stupid little... What are you guys doing over there? Run back! I know I told you to go on the walls, but don't just stand in the gatehouse. Alright, they're dropping. Literally. Badly bloodied. I just activated that tower for a second there. Suddenly killing a lot of dudes. Just with the one bloody tower. I'm telling you, man, those towers, they are bloody BS. Alright, let's finish them off. Come on. Shouldn't take much more damage than that. Come on. There we go. Oh, Jesus. We lost a lot more than I would have liked, to be honest. But, yeah, no. They're Mumakil. And this is the fucking Harad capital. So if we take it with those losses, I'm a happy man. I'm a very happy man. Because now I can just move this entire force straight up to Feinobel. And that, my friend, is going to be an exciting fight. Beautiful. Alright, so I think Imlad Khan is now relatively safe. Because we're not at war with Ar-Adunaim, remember? So I think we can actually move on Arnor and kind of block off Mordor from that entrance. They'd still have Ostithil, I think. But at least they wouldn't have Arnor. Which is a key settlement, actually, at the end of the win. So we are playing our cards very well right now. And that is Estelar taken. Beautiful. We are going to exterminate just so I can have some leeway with my troops running around. A little bit in red, but that makes sense seeing as we're moving most of our troops around. So I'm actually going to quit the game here, but next turn we'll send out a smaller force to deal with Captain Hakim. Send an army to take Arnor, because here of course we do border. Oh, this is Mordor, that's Tirethrid. So we should send an army to take Arnor and Tirethrid. If this army can take care of Feinobel, this army can take Ivan Karagmir. There's not much left to worry about. Actually toggle the Fog of War, just so we can take a look. There's Tal Aljef left. That's literally it, actually. They don't hold Amonethal. They're sending out forces. So plan is take Arnor, take Tirethrid. Hopefully Dol Amroth or Gondor takes care of Tirithrid and Barad-Han for me. I will take Feinobel, I will take Imlad Khan, and I will take Ankaragmir. I'll probably take Tal Aljef as well. Feinobel should be their capital now. Yes. Which does have a lot of troops, but, I mean, have you seen these guys? And we already have reinforcements ready to go. So I think I'll just move out these troops, pretty much the entire unit, and then replace some of these guys. Except for the ones that are wounded, like these guys I could replace with these Cornish hunters. And you keep moving, make sure I don't forget about you. You're gonna reclaim Ankaragmir. So all in all, I'd say we're doing pretty well. The Ar-Adunaim are doing fairly well themselves, but they don't have that much territory. So once the war is over, I think we can easily roll over them as well. But I think first we need to deal with Mordor, because they are... Oh my god, look at that. No wonder my game sometimes crashes. Alright, Rohan is pretty much dead, but Gondor is being very aggressive in this land. Actually, Mordor and Gondor are fighting each other in fucking Entweed. What? Isengard doing very well, and his wife as well. Dunland's still alive! By the skin of their teeth, they are still holding on. Mithond has been reclaimed, so status quo over there. Angmar's doing very well for themselves. They have mostly taken care of Dunedain. High Elves still holding on. Erui's still alive, so Khazad-Dûm technically still alive, but of course long lost Moria. Everything else is going kind of stable here. Rhûn's pretty much done, actually. They still have some strong armies on the field, but they just seem to be getting crushed at every turn. So yeah, this was episode 9, the most hectic of episodes. I have no idea how long this episode is. I have no idea whatever happens in this but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Thanks for watching and hope to catch you next time. Bye bye!